Robert Greenwald, our buddy, our pal, is, of course, a producer, director, political activist. He's a scamp. He's a rabble-rouser, a ne'er-do-well, in a good way. The founder and president of Brave New Films. He has some Koch Brothers news for us. Hello, Robert. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Thanks so much for coming on.
My pleasure, as always.
Well, you know, we've been talking about, we started Sexy Liberal in Wisconsin to benefit the recalls because all of this Koch Brothers stuff. A lot of people back then were like, who are these guys? You know, and then we had this, you know, the fake prank call from the fake David Koch, right? But you've been talking about this for a while. Tell us about the Keystone Pipeline and how all that is going to tie into 2012.
Well, the Koch brothers, who were behind an enormous amount of the spending that's going on the right wing. We've been investigating, exposing, doing short videos, long videos. We have a full-length film on them coming up. And if you go to Koch Brothers Exposed, Facebook or website, or follow me, you will see the latest revelations. And unfortunately, it's like one a day with these guys. It's the money that they will make from the Keystone Pipeline. It's the $40 to $100 million they are pledging in the presidential campaign. It's the money in Wisconsin that, by the way, is not just for the candidates. It's very important to understand. They give to the candidates. They give to Americans for Prosperity, which works grassroots. They give to think tanks. They really give all over the place. And there's even a rumor today that they're behind this Heartland Institute, which is trying to claim that no such thing as climate change exists.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, there's a piece you wrote, hauling the Koch brothers into Congress. You say even though the billionaire oil industry brothers continue to try to dodge accountability, Representative Henry Waxman invited them to testify, answer a few simple questions about how the Kochs are positioned to gain financially by the Keystone Pipeline. As you say, ample evidence linking the Koch's business to the Canadian tar sands, which is the dirtiest energy in North America. They obviously, as you say, they stand to be the pipeline's biggest beneficiaries, and but they won't come and testify about that, right?
Correct. They will attack us. They will, put up disparaging comments, but they will not come clean. Pardon the pun.
Pardon it.
But they will not come clean and testify because the indications we have are that they, through one of their multiple corporations and subsidies, will in fact benefit from Keystone. But the sad thing is, that they are so incredibly rich that they gain and profit in so many different ways, which is why I think it's very important that we keep up the pressure, keep up the exposing of these guys, and so that people really understand everything they're doing, from working literally, Stephanie, to resegregate schools in North Carolina, which you can see on the website. You can go to the website or Facebook and grab one of the videos and send them to your friends, to the most heartbreaking story of almost any we've ever been involved with, a small town where Georgia Pacific, which the Koch brothers owns, is literally, not figuratively, literally poisoning the environment, and we have people on camera talking about the Koch brothers giving them cancer.
Aye. It's interesting. We've heard a lot about these super PACs and these donors, whether it's, Foster Freeze or Sheldon Adelson or the Koch brothers. But, the through line I see there, Robert, is they will spend any amount of money to try to defeat Barack Obama in 2012.
Well, they will spend any amount of money, and it's beyond Obama. They will spend any amount of money to impose their ideological view on all of us. And again, over the years, and so much of the money is hidden, but they've spent hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars in so many different ways. And the common thread is an ideological vision that supports their financial self-interest. So the libertarian idea, no rules, no regulations, works perfectly if you're a company that's one of the 10 worst polluters in this country, and then you go argue, well, we shouldn't be regulated. You then spend hundreds of thousands of dollars literally buying up the House Energy Committee. You spend millions of dollars on think tanks who put out these papers with talking points and ideas that then wind up in the mouths of the politicians. And as David Koch once said, he said, look, politicians are actors who read from a script. We want to write the script that they're reading from. And that's what they're doing. And it's very smart, by the way.
Well, Robert, you know me. I'm silver lining gal. So, Dark Cloud Man, let me ask you something. Isn't Mitt Romney thus far a testament to the fact that it may not matter with money. I mean, how much more money can he spend? And his favorability just gets more and more negative. I mean, Sheldon Adelson is not going to make Newt Gingrich president, right? Foster Friess is not going to make Rick Santorum president.
No, I totally agree with you, by the way. And I think, the silver lining is called all the people out there listening to your shows and other shows, social media, Facebook, Twitter, activism. And there's so much that we can do and are doing, but we just need to be clear the amount of money that they're willing to put into it. And we have to beat them with good old-fashioned smarts, energy, and action.
Well, I'm going to have to end on a happy, clappy note now. All right, before things go awry, as they always do with me and men. Now, Robert, give us a website or wherever we can, find your stuff, because it really is great.
Thank you. Koch Brothers Exposed website, Koch Brothers Exposed Facebook page. You can follow me, Robert Greenwald, on Twitter, where I'm putting up all of this. And also today we're putting out, just to change subject slightly, on our Brave New Films side, we're putting out a song of Mitt Romney's dog singing along, telling us the story of what really happened. And it's hysterically funny, right? Who wrote it. And you'll really love it. And it's animated, so you see the dog, you see Romney, and that's available at Brave New Films.
All right. All right.
And we have links to all of that up at the StephanieMiller.com and at your Facebook page.
Or as Mitt says, woof, woof, who let Robert Greenwald out? All right. Robert, thank you. A pleasure as always. Talk to you real soon.
Take care.
All right. There he goes, Robert Greenwald.